Have you ever suddenly woken up at exactly 3 a.m. after a vivid or unsettling dream, your heart pounding and your mind racing, wondering why this specific time feels so significant? You're not alone. Waking up at 3 a.m. is a phenomenon that has puzzled people for centuries, often wrapped in mystery and superstition. But what if I told you that this isn't just a random glitch in your sleep? That the exact moment you wake, combined with the dreams you experience, holds a powerful message your mind and spirit are trying to deliver. The time between 3 and 4 in the morning has been known throughout history as the witching hour, or the hour of the wolf, a sacred moment when the veil between the physical world and the spiritual realm is thinnest. It's when our subconscious minds are most active, and the universe may be trying to communicate through dreams, symbols, and sensations that feel urgent and impossible to ignore. Scientific studies also tell us that this time often coincides with intense phases of REM sleep, the stage where dreams are most vivid and emotionally charged, making 3 a.m. a natural moment for awakening, especially if your mind is processing stress, anxiety, or unresolved feelings. But what do these dreams mean? Why do some dreams shock you awake while others pass unnoticed? And why does the timing matter so much? This video will explore the fascinating intersection of ancient wisdom, modern science, and spiritual insight to uncover the real reasons behind those 3 a.m. wake-ups and the dreams that come with them. If you've been waking up at this hour feeling confused, frightened, or curious, keep watching, because understanding this phenomenon could change how you approach your sleep, your emotions, and your connection to the unseen world forever. The moment your eyes snap open at 3 a.m. is not just a random interruption in your sleep. It holds deep significance that has been recognized across cultures and centuries. This time is often called the witching hour, or the hour of the wolf, a mysterious window when the world feels eerily quiet, and the boundary between the physical and spiritual realms seems to thin. Folklore and spiritual traditions have long believed that between 3 and 4 in the morning, energies shift, and it becomes easier for spirits, ancestors, or even your own subconscious to send powerful messages. This isn't just superstition. Many people report waking precisely at this hour during intense emotional periods or spiritual awakenings, as if their mind is jolted awake to deliver a message or to prompt reflection. Why 3 a.m.? Some say it's the time when negative energies or dark forces are most active, but others view it as a sacred hour for deep healing and transformation. The stillness of the night amplifies our sensitivity to inner thoughts and emotions, making this the perfect time for your mind to process unresolved issues or to confront fears that you've been avoiding during the day. The quiet and isolation create an environment where your deeper self can emerge, often through dreams or sudden awakenings. Ancient spiritual teachings suggest that waking at 3 a.m. can be a sign that you are on the brink of an important shift, a chance to release old wounds and step into a new phase of life. It's a time when your spirit may be nudging you to pay attention, to listen closely to your dreams or inner voice. Many mystics and shamans use this hour for meditation, prayer, or connecting with higher wisdom because they understood its unique power. Recognizing 3 a.m. as more than just a moment of lost sleep opens the door to understanding why you might be waking then, and how to harness this time for personal growth. But while spiritual beliefs give us one perspective, science provides another explanation that's just as fascinating. The story doesn't end here. Science offers a compelling explanation for why many people wake up around 3 a.m., linking this phenomenon to the natural rhythms and cycles of sleep. Our bodies operate on a circadian rhythm, a 24-hour internal clock that governs sleep and wakefulness. Within each night, we move through several sleep cycles, typically lasting around 90 minutes each, with REM, rapid eye movement, sleep becoming longer and more intense as the night progresses. REM sleep is the stage when dreaming is most vivid, and it's also when the brain is highly active, processing emotions and memories. Interestingly, 3 a.m. often falls right in the middle of one of these REM cycles. Because REM sleep is lighter than deep sleep, it's easier to wake during this time. This means that if your brain is working through intense emotions, stress, or unresolved issues, you're more likely to be jolted awake by a vivid or disturbing dream. Waking up at this precise time isn't just coincidence, it's your brain's way of forcing you to confront something your subconscious is processing. Stress and anxiety play a big role in these 3 a.m. awakenings as well. When your mind is overwhelmed, it can cause more frequent awakenings and restless sleep. Negative emotions may amplify the vividness of dreams, making them more intense or unsettling and more likely to wake you. This explains why people going through emotional turmoil or major life changes report more 3 a.m. wake-ups. Moreover, our bodies experience a natural dip in temperature and blood pressure during the early morning hours, which can contribute to brief awakenings. Coupled with an active brain in REM sleep, these physiological changes make 3 a.m. a common time to wake. Understanding the science behind 3 a.m. awakenings helps demystify the experience, but it doesn't diminish the significance of the dreams that accompany it. These dreams are not random, they're messages loaded with emotional weight, urging you to pay attention. But what is it that your dreams are trying to tell you? That's where things get even more interesting. Waking up at 3 a.m. after a vivid or intense dream isn't just about disrupted sleep cycles. It often signals that your mind is grappling with unresolved emotions or significant life changes that demand your attention. These dreams tend to be emotionally charged, pushing you out of deep sleep right at this sensitive hour. When your subconscious delivers powerful messages in the form of dreams, your body sometimes reacts by waking you up, urging you to face what you might be avoiding during your waking hours. The content of these dreams is rarely random. Common themes include feelings of fear, loss, or anxiety, often related to situations where you feel powerless or uncertain. For instance, you might dream of being chased, falling, or losing someone dear. These symbolic scenarios reflect your internal struggles and unprocessed emotions. The fact that these dreams wake you at 3 a.m. is your mind's way of highlighting their importance, almost like an alarm demanding that you pay attention and address the underlying issues. Dreams at this hour can also reveal subconscious conflicts or stresses that haven't fully surfaced during the day. Perhaps you're wrestling with a tough decision, grappling with guilt, or dealing with changes that feel overwhelming. The 3 a.m. wake-up serves as a bridge between your subconscious and conscious mind, giving you a chance to process emotions that have been buried or ignored. Interestingly, these dreams and awakenings can be opportunities for profound insight and healing. When you wake at 3 a.m., the stillness and quietness of the night provide a unique moment for reflection. It's a chance to journal your feelings, meditate, or simply sit with the emotions that the dream stirred. Ignoring these moments may allow unresolved issues to fester, but embracing them can lead to greater self-awareness and emotional balance. So, while waking at 3 a.m. after certain dreams might feel frustrating or frightening, it's actually your mind's way of guiding you toward growth. But the messages don't stop at emotions. They often carry spiritual significance, connecting you to something deeper than just your personal feelings. Beyond the emotional and physiological explanations, waking up at 3 a.m. after certain dreams can also carry profound spiritual significance. Across many cultures and belief systems, the early hours of the morning, particularly between 3 and 4 a.m., are viewed as a sacred time when the veil between the physical world and the spiritual realm is at its thinnest. This is often called the witching hour, or hour of the wolf, a moment when spiritual energies intensify and communication from higher powers, ancestors, or spirit guides becomes more accessible. When you wake at this hour, especially after a vivid or meaningful dream, it might be a sign that you are experiencing a spiritual awakening or receiving messages from the universe that are meant to guide or warn you. These dreams can act as portals, offering glimpses into deeper truths about your path, purpose, or unresolved karmic lessons. Many people report that during this time, they feel a heightened sense of intuition or experience visions that feel profoundly significant, even if they can't fully understand them at first. Spiritually, the 3 a.m. awakening is seen as an invitation to tune in to your inner wisdom and listen to what your soul is trying to communicate. It might be nudging you toward healing past wounds, releasing limiting beliefs, or embracing a new phase of consciousness. This time can also be a powerful opportunity for prayer, meditation, or intention setting, practices that open the door to transformation and insight. While the scientific and emotional reasons for waking at 3 a.m. are valid and important, the spiritual layer adds a rich dimension to understanding this phenomenon. It suggests that your dreams and the timing of your awakenings are not mere coincidences, but carefully orchestrated moments designed to help you grow on multiple levels: mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Embracing this spiritual perspective allows you to view 3 a.m. awakenings not as disturbances, but as sacred invitations. It challenges you to look beyond fear or frustration and to open your heart to the messages hidden within these quiet, mysterious hours. But to truly understand what these dreams mean, you need to explore the themes and symbols that often appear during these 3 a.m. experiences. Dreams that wake you up at 3 a.m. often carry powerful themes that reveal what your subconscious is wrestling with, and understanding these common dream types can help decode the messages your mind is sending. One frequent theme is the feeling of being chased or pursued. These dreams symbolize avoidance. There's something in your waking life that you're trying to escape or deny, whether it's a difficult emotion, responsibility, or confrontation. The urgency and fear within these dreams mirror the pressure your mind feels to face what you've been running from, and waking at 3 a.m. forces you to confront these issues rather than slipping back into unconsciousness. Another common dream is the sensation of falling, which taps into fears of losing control or failing in some aspect of your life. Falling dreams often surface when you feel insecure or uncertain about your current path. The abrupt awakening at 3 a.m. highlights the intensity of these fears and acts as a wake-up call, literally, to reassess where you might be feeling vulnerable or unsupported. Loss or separation dreams also frequently occur at this hour. Whether it's losing a loved one, a job, or a sense of identity, these dreams represent the anxiety of change and the grief that comes with letting go. The 3 a.m. wake-up pushes you to acknowledge these feelings and begin processing them consciously. Sometimes, dreams at this time involve reunions or messages from someone who has passed away, which can carry deep emotional and spiritual significance. These dreams might be your subconscious comforting you or delivering guidance during difficult times. The recurring thread in all these dreams is that they bring unresolved emotions, fears, or transitions to the surface. They demand attention and action. Waking at 3 a.m. is your mind's way of ensuring you don't ignore these crucial signals. Rather than dismissing these awakenings as interruptions, recognizing the themes within your dreams can empower you to address the underlying issues and begin the healing process. Understanding the symbolism and emotional context of your 3 a.m. dreams is a vital step in harnessing their transformative power, guiding you toward greater clarity, peace, and personal growth. When you find yourself waking up at 3 a.m. after intense or meaningful dreams, it's not just about restless sleep. It's an invitation to take action and use this unique moment for personal growth. The key to harnessing the power of these awakenings lies in how you respond to them. Instead of tossing and turning in frustration, you can transform these interruptions into opportunities for healing, reflection, and insight. One of the most effective ways to work with 3 a.m. wake-ups is through journaling. Writing down the details of your dream, the emotions, symbols, and any messages that stood out helps you process what your subconscious is trying to communicate. Journaling can uncover hidden fears or desires, illuminate patterns, and give you clarity about what needs attention in your waking life. It's a way to bridge the gap between your dreams and conscious awareness. Meditation or deep breathing exercises during these early morning hours can also be incredibly grounding. The stillness of 3 a.m. provides a perfect setting for calming your mind and connecting with your inner self. By tuning into your breath or practicing mindfulness, you can ease anxiety stirred up by the dream and create space for intuition and guidance to surface. Additionally, some people find it helpful to set intentions before going to sleep, asking for clarity or healing around a specific issue. When you wake at 3 a.m., revisit these intentions and listen closely to any insights or feelings that arise. This practice turns your sleep and wake cycles into a powerful partnership for transformation. It's also important to practice self-compassion. Waking in the middle of the night can feel unsettling, but reminding yourself that these moments are part of a healing process helps shift your perspective. Instead of fearing the interruption, you learn to welcome it as a sign that you are growing and evolving. By actively engaging with your 3 a.m. awakenings, through journaling, meditation, intention setting, and kindness, you turn a potentially frustrating experience into a tool for deeper understanding and emotional resilience. This approach not only helps you make sense of your dreams, but also empowers you to move forward with greater awareness and peace. Ignoring the messages your mind and spirit send during those 3 a.m. wake-ups can have lasting consequences that ripple through your emotional, mental, and even physical well-being. When you repeatedly wake at this hour after intense dreams and fail to address the underlying issues, you risk allowing unresolved fears and anxieties to fester and grow unchecked. This can lead to chronic stress, insomnia, and a persistent sense of unease that colors your daily life. The mind's urgent wake-up calls are attempts to draw your attention to what's been buried or ignored, and brushing them aside only prolongs the struggle. Moreover, consistently ignoring these signals can create a cycle where your sleep becomes fragmented and less restorative. Poor sleep quality impacts your cognitive function, mood, and even your immune system, making it harder to face challenges with clarity and resilience. The very messages meant to guide and heal you become lost in a fog of fatigue and frustration. On a deeper level, these 3 a.m. wake-ups are often tied to spiritual or emotional growth that demands recognition. By avoiding the dream's meanings and the feelings they stir, you risk disconnecting from your own inner wisdom and intuition. This disconnect can make it difficult to make meaningful changes or to move forward in life with purpose and confidence. Spiritually, it's like ignoring a beacon meant to light your path, leaving you to wander in confusion or fear. The good news is that recognizing the importance of these wake-up calls is the first step toward transformation. When you begin to listen, reflect, and act on what your subconscious reveals, you break the cycle of restless nights and emotional turmoil. You create space for healing, insight, and renewed energy to flow into your life. Persistent 3 a.m. awakenings are not just annoyances. They're urgent invitations to care for your whole self and to embrace the growth that awaits on the other side of your fears. So don't dismiss those middle-of-the-night awakenings. They're your mind's way of saying, it's time to pay attention. And when you do, profound change becomes possible. Waking up at 3 a.m. after vivid or intense dreams is far more than just a random disruption of your sleep. It's a profound and layered experience that bridges science, emotion, and spirituality. This mysterious hour, often called the witching hour or hour of the wolf, has been recognized across cultures as a time when the veil between worlds thins, and messages from your subconscious, or even the spiritual realm, become clearer. Whether these awakenings are driven by natural sleep cycles, emotional turmoil, or spiritual signals, they are never meaningless. They serve as urgent invitations to pause, reflect, and engage with parts of yourself or your life that demand attention. The dreams that stir you awake at this hour often carry powerful symbolism, messages about transformation, hidden fears, unspoken desires, or unresolved grief. They are your mind's way of urging you to confront what you may have been avoiding and to begin a process of healing and growth. Instead of fearing or ignoring these moments, embracing them can open the door to deep self-awareness, emotional balance, and spiritual awakening. By paying attention to the themes in your dreams and the feelings they evoke, journaling your experiences, practicing mindfulness, and setting intentions, You can transform these unsettling awakenings into opportunities for insight and renewal. This process not only helps you decode the messages, but also empowers you to respond with courage and compassion toward yourself. Ignoring these 3 a.m. wake-ups can lead to prolonged stress, sleep disturbances, and emotional stagnation. But listening and acting on their messages can lead to profound transformation. These moments are your mind and spirit working together to guide you toward a fuller, more authentic life. So the next time you find yourself waking at 3 a.m., heart racing from a dream, ask yourself, what is this moment trying to teach me? What part of me is ready to be seen, heard, and healed? Your answers may surprise you, and they hold the key to unlocking a new chapter in your life.